guys, it's Jenny. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, y'all, and I just want to tell you all that no matter what you're facing right now, no matter what you're currently going through, you will win. Blessings are on the horizon. Blessings are on the way to you because you chose to stay faithful through the storm, through the adversity, through the setbacks, through even you self-sabotaging, you going back to things that you know doesn't serve you, going back to things that you know puts you into a bad headspace. You staying in places too long. God has a reward for everything you have been going through, and y'all. And I just want to read with y'all, like, from my devotional. I want to read y'all the page of today, which was it's called Patiently Wait. And I said, okay, that's perfect, because when you're waiting on your dreams, sometimes you get frustrated thinking that they're not gonna happen, but they will. If God has already led you to something, He will make sure you reach the finish line, no matter how long it takes. So yeah, I'm about to read you this. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. And that's Psalm 37:14. One of the greatest qualities of a person can have is patience. It's also one of the hardest character traits to develop. And it's one thing that can't be rushed. Patience requires gentle waiting, and none of us likes to wait. When it comes to family relationships, patience can make all the difference in the dynamics of a home. When we're patient with others' shortcomings, realizing we are all works in progress and God is actively shaping us into the people He created us to be, we set up an atmosphere of peace. He created us to be. We set up an atmosphere of peace and acceptance. In contrast, when we become easily irritated with other flaws, we generate a toxic environment that makes it difficult for anyone to thrive. God is immensely patient with us. When we're tempted to lose our patience with others, we should remember to gently wait as God brings about His divine purpose in their lives. Dear Father, thank you for being patient with me. Teach me to be patient with others, knowing you are working in their lives. Amen. And y'all, literally when I woke up, God said, from rags to riches. I should have titled that as this live, but that was literally the message God told me this, like, as soon as I woke up. Hey y'all. As soon as I woke up, God said, from rags to riches. So, if you have been working on yourself, working on your goals, let's see, trying to become a better person, trying to be righteous in the eyes of God, trying to please God. Let's see. God says from rags to riches. And y'all, what I want to read y'all? Y'all want to read Psalms 147:3 with y'all. Jesus are funny. Let me see. see. Psalms 147:3. He healeth the brokenhearted and bindeth up their wounds. Um, so basically, whatever you're going through, like I want to piggyback up live that I was doing like a couple days ago. Like it was very short, and basically telling you that you are not alone. And let's see, basically just saying that you're not alone and God is with you through whatever. Like I might turn the comments off. Let's see. Period. Now I have the comments turned off. Period. Like what? Um. Basically to tell you guys you are not alone, and like I feel like a lot of people need to hear that message because I was only on there a couple of minutes and like y'all was tuned in, and everybody needs to hear that sometimes that you're simply not alone. Like God is always with us, and like that scripture that I just read y'all, 147:3, it basically talks about how God will literally bind up your wounds and make you whole and basically restore you. Um, and there's a lot of it. The month of September is about restoration, peace, ease. Let me see. I wrote it down. Let me see. Okay, so I said this. So it's a month of revival, better living, um, fulfillment, success, joy. Basically, like creating a balance. If you're a person that you're constantly focusing on your business, focusing on Jesus, this is a month that you create more of a balance. Like you find some things that you actually like. You find some things that you value. Like it's time to start realizing like what do you value out of life? Where are you going in life? What do you want in life? Why? Like what's your why? Like why do you desire to be successful? Um, like just becoming more organized and just becoming balanced in all aspects of life. That's basically what September is about. Um, and what else? I want to reach out with something else too. Okay, I'm about to reach out it, and I'll probably get off Romans. I want to reach out Romans 8:39. I mean 8:38 to 39. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. Eight 38. Mm-hmm. For I am persuaded that neither nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come. And yeah, I want to tell y'all what that means. That basically means like you separated from God's love. Um, so whatever you're going through in life, just know that God is literally with us 24/7. Even when things are not going exactly to plan as you planned they will be, things are not looking like how you expected them to look right now, things are still working out in your favor. Even when you're not seeing progress, God is still working on your behalf. So don't confuse um not seeing progress with God isn't working in your favor, because everything is always working in your favor. You have that type of knowing. You have to have this type of faith that things are gonna work out better than you expect them to be. Um, because they literally will. Like when you just expect God to come through for you, expect God to do things exceeding what you even desire, things will begin to work out in your favor. Like you just have to have the faith. Um, you just have to have a need. Even when you're not seeing things change right now, just know that things will begin to change. You just have to keep going and just see what God has for you. Just keep going. No matter what you're working on, no matter what you're trying to accomplish out of life, just keep going. You know, things will eventually work out in your favor. Like I always tell y'all, God falls in love with a stubborn heart. So when you continuously knock, the doors will begin to open for you. If you don't have the um opportunities that you would desire, that you are desiring, you have to create opportunities. Meaning you have everything inside of yourself in order to win. You have everything inside of yourself in order to succeed. You don't need anything outside of yourself and God to win. And you have to know that. You have to know that you possess it right now simply by being you. You possess everything you need to become successful. Like you don't need anything outside of yourself. And you have to know that, and you have to walk in your power, and you have to start casting down these enemies that are coming at you. Like you have the power and authority to bind up and rebuke anything that's sent your way. Like God has given us authority over our enemies. Authority over the adversity, authority over anything that's coming against you. You have to know that you can speak what you desire out of life. You can cast down things that are negative, that are trying to stop you. Um, and just know that God will come through for you in whatever you're facing. In every aspect of life, God will come through and provide a way for you to get out of your current situation. And to keep looking forward, you have many blessings that are on the way to you in the month of September, y'all. So just keep looking forward to seeing what God has for you. Keep looking forward. Just expect blessings to just roll in. Expect your blessings to begin to chase you down. Um, like how I was telling y'all last month, help is on the way. God is sending people to bless you. God is sending people to read messages. God is sending the right people at the right time. You are about to be at the position in the right place in the right time to receive all that God has for you. All you have to do is keep walking in your purpose. Keep believing that God is going to come through for you. Keep believing that everything is going to work out for you, and it will. It shall work out. Like, you're not alone. God has a divine plan for you. God has divine people that were assigned to come in and help you. Like in this season, you will not be doing things alone anymore. In this season, you will have people that are like, "What you need? Like, how can I help you? How can I be of service?" You're usually the person that's always of service. You're always the person that's giving. God is about to send you people to bless you, and be open to receiving these blessings. It's time. It's time for you to fully be around the right people. It's time for you to move forward and receive what God has for you. Be open to new opportunities. Be ready to walk into these new doors with your head held high, walking in confidence, walking knowing that God is going before you. Know that God is leading your way, guiding your steps, and whatever God is ordaining you to do, God will see that you complete it. It's a season of completion. Whatever you have started, God will make sure that you complete it in this season. Like, God just did not give us a spirit of fear, but God gave us a spirit of what? A sound mind. And like, God didn't make us to just always look at the cup half empty. God wanted us to look at the cup half full. God wanted us to have faith in Him. You know, as long as you have faith in God, things will always work on your favor. As long as you leave everything in God's hands, you surrender everything that you're facing to God, God will make sure that your life begins to shift. Your life begins to um go into a positive direction. You know, as long as you're following God, things will get better for you. And you know, oftentimes before you get to the land, your land of milk and honey, you have to face difficulties. You have to face different storms. You have to face these seasons of when we're walking in a valley completely isolated with just you and God. You have to be able to face all of that before you can get what God has for you. But going through the season of isolation and those valley moments is only making you the better character for when God will bless you with all that you have asked for and more. You know, when you wait on the Lord, you always get more than what you ask for, more than enough. You know, God begins to fulfill all that you have been waiting for because you chose to be faithful to Him. So just know that God is working behind the scenes, even if you're not seeing much progress right now. You might have been working on something for years, but I promise you, in these next few months, you will begin to see progress. You will begin to see God and all that you have been doing, because God, everything that you are doing, God has led you to do. As long as you're walking in your purpose, you're choosing God over worldly desires, over fleshly desires. You're leaving these things behind, and you're choosing to change, walk in your divine path with Jesus Christ. You have no choice but to see your life begin to shift. You start to see the things that you have been asking for years. You will start to begin to see these things out the blue. You probably forgot that you was even asking God for a certain thing, and these things will be to pop up. So don't be surprised when some stuff that you asked God for, that you prayed over years ago and months ago, that it just pop up out the blue. Be surprised. Like, this is a month of miracles, a month where God is gonna truly make your enemies your footstools. Anybody that has been coming up against you, these people will have to watch you win. These people will have to watch God bless you. You know, this is a season, how I told y'all, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. This is that season. So don't be shocked if you have been last for so long. God is about to make you first. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to fully feel this favor of God, because this favor is on your life. It's nothing that nobody can do to stop it. It's only up from here. You gotta tell yourself, wake up and tell yourself, it's only up from here. I have already came this far. I can go farther. I can keep pushing. I can keep going. As long as you wake up every day is a fresh opportunity to keep going. You know, if God is waking you up every day, you have to be grateful for that. What are you going to do with this time that God has you? What are you going to do to get closer to your destiny? What are you going to do to please God? You know, and stop trying to please people. In this season, it's time to please God and watch how God goes above and beyond for you. God is going to send you some people that are about to go above and beyond for you. Like, stop thinking that you're doing everything alone, because God is about to put a stop to all of that. God is about to send you some people to help you. You were not put on earth to just be totally alone and isolated. It's a difference between you isolating yourself and when God isolates yourself, because we were not on this world. Put on the earth to just be by ourselves unless God has ordained it. But don't just put yourself in isolation, you know? It's good to be around people, you know? And just know that God is gonna send some great people that you, when you least expect it, God is gonna turn your situation around. And you have to know that God is gonna turn it around. Everything always works in your favor as long as you're choosing to let God handle everything that's concerning you. All situations, you leave them to God. You don't take any situation into your own hands. You just allow God to handle these situations. God is about to restore everything that you thought you lost. God is about to restore it. It's a season of renewal. So God is about to renew your mind. God is about to renew your finances. God is about to renew your living situation. Like, God is just about to give you like a push to keep going. God is about to give you just he's just about to show up in ways to just say, I'm here, keep going. Like, that's how God is, like, literally, I'm here, keep going. Like, just know that things are working in your favor, and do not be tricked and misled by the enemy telling you that things are not working out in your favor, because things are always working out in your favor. As long as you're choosing God, things will always work out in your favor. Each and every time. Even when them working out in your favor, they are working out in your favor. A lot of times we confuse when God is redirecting paths, we confuse that as things are not working in our favor, but they definitely are. When God redirects us, just know that you're in for a ride, and it's gonna lead to you walking in your purpose. It's gonna lead you to you getting closer to your destiny. When God redirects our paths, it's leading us closer to Him, and it's leading us farther away from worldly things, farther away from the heartbreak, the setbacks, the confusion. Um, it's just guiding us to where we're supposed to be. Like, when we go through these points where we feel like things are falling apart, it's only because God is about to push you right back together better than you ever were. Like, just know that if you're in a situation where it just seems like nothing is working in your favor, it seems like you're at rock bottom, it's, just be happy, because you know that you're about to go up. It's only up from there. Just know that God is going to make every work out for you. So just keep going and weather the storm. You have to weather the storm in order to get to your breakthrough, in order to get to these points where we are fulfilled and stuff. We have to go through things in life. You know, sometimes in life you have to experience suffering in order for you to feel the joy again. Sometimes you have to go through those seasons of being isolated, being alone, doing everything on your own, like physically being alone, but God is always with you. Even if you don't have any family, you don't have any friends, you have to know that God is with you. And whoever is meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. And whoever is not meant to be in your life, they won't be in your life. And it's time to stop holding on to people. Um, like, let go of relationships that aren't serving you. Let go of people that aren't serving a purpose. You know, it's time for you to be around people that are walking in their purpose too. People that are on the same path as you. People that are choosing God over fleshly and worldly desires. Because you need to be around some like-minded people. Because if you're around people that are on a totally different path than you, a lot of times they will knock you off course. They will knock you off your path. So it's time to, excuse me, truly dedicate yourself to being amongst people that are similar minded to you. So if that means you have to find a community of people that are like minded, like if you have to go to a church, um like just get around some people that have had similar mindsets to you, that are working on themselves and are trying to get closer to Jesus Christ. Like that's what we have to be working on. Like not just getting friends just because you don't want to be alone. Like you have to be, it has to be the right friends, you know, that's gonna lead you closer to God, that's gonna lead you closer to your goals, that's gonna lead you closer to your destiny. Not people that are bringing you farther away from what God has for you. But y'all, I love y'all, and I hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed Sunday. And you know that you are enough. You're more than enough. You're more than capable. Now, I had something I wanted to share with y'all, but it's on this phone, so I'm not gonna be able to go to it because I'm gonna have to pause the live and stuff. Um, I don't think I'm gonna go to it, but just know that you're worthy of all your dreams coming true. You're worthy of having a great relationship with God. You're worthy of being fulfilled. You're worthy of feeling joy. You're worthy of having the right people around you. You're worthy of people that are going to support you and cheer you on no matter what you're doing. Like they're going to be there just because you are walking in your purpose and you're doing something that you love. You're going to attract the right things. And when I say the right things, I mean um, just overall going to just attract everything that's meant for you. Um, Blessings are gonna begin to chase you down. You know, just let God bring what's for you, what's meant for you. As long as you're constantly working on yourself, you're working on seeking God, you're working on being a righteous person. The right things will fall into place. The right things will find you. You know, when you are walking on your path with God, you don't have to look for things. They will then find you. As long as you're doing the work, the right things will find you. And have a beautiful, blessed day. I love y'all. And tell somebody about the goodness of God today. I encourage all of you. And I see a lot of people um, that's on social media, they try to discourage people about talking about Jesus Christ, but it's everybody has a voice to spread the word of God. You know, it's not how they say many people are called, but few are chosen. Few answer the call. So, you know, it's all of our rights to talk about Jesus Christ. And I just want you to know, like, don't let anybody on the internet confuse you into thinking that you aren't supposed to talk about Jesus Christ. You are. You're supposed to tell everybody, should tell somebody about Jesus Christ and the love of Jesus Christ and what he did for us and what he continues to do for us, because he literally completed the ultimate sacrifice. So just spread love, joy, and I love y'all. And have a beautiful, blessed day. And don't let nobody and nothing bring you down. Because when you're literally walking on your path with God and you're changing, people will really just try to, I guess, put their own perspective of themselves onto you. But you have to be strong enough to keep on. No matter who's in opposition of whatever you're doing, you just have to keep going with God and know that God is gonna make your path straight. God is going to make everything fall into place for you. And just know that God is leading you to your land of milk and honey, to your land where everything that you have wanted is going to pass. So just keep being faithful to God and stop letting people stop you. Stop letting your stop stopping yourself. Like if you're the reason why you're not getting so you if you are the reason why you're not getting where you want to be, you gotta have that talk with yourself like each and every day. Like do something to lead you closer to your destiny. Do something that's gonna lead you closer to you becoming successful. If you know that's what you want to be, I feel like most people in life want to be successful at something. So if you are the one that's holding you back, like, what are you gonna do differently? You have 4 more months in this year. Like, what are you gonna do differently in these next 4 months to bring you closer to your dreams, your goals, desires? Is this gonna be the year where you reach um your goals? Is this gonna be the year where you actually reach some of your goals, or is it the year that you're gonna continue to do the same things that get the same results? The definition of insanity. Like, what are you? Are you gonna end this year and say, okay, I reached some goals this year. Like, I actually obtained some of the things that I want to get. You know, I actually moved on faith this year. I actually got out of my comfort zone. I actually um moved where God led me to go. I actually did what God told me to do. Like, what are you gonna do with these 4 months? Are these 4 months gonna lead you closer to your destiny, or are they gonna have you continue? Are you gonna continue to stay stagnant where you have been for God only knows how long you've been in this current situation? So, what are you gonna do? Like, at the end of this year, you should be able to say, I have reached some goals. I have obtained some of the things I wanted to obtain. Um, like, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your finances? Are you focusing on your health? What's important to you? Like, you gotta. I'm gonna do another video. Like, I'm gonna do like a video. Like, what's important to you? Like, what are you focusing on? Like, what do you want to get accomplished out of this year, 2024? Like, what do you want to accomplish? Um, yeah, I turned the comments back up. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, like, what do you want to accomplish for these last 4 months? Like, um, where do you see yourself being? Like at the end of this year, will you still be in the same situation? Will you still be in the same position? Will you still be around the same people? Or will you have improved? Like, will your situation improve at the end of this year? Like, what is your end goal? And you have to see your end goal in mind right now. Like, you have to see it in your mind in order for it to come to fruition. Like, you have to believe it. Like, you have to believe in Jesus Christ, and you also have to believe in yourself. Even if you don't have anybody cheering you on, you have to be your own biggest cheerleader. mm. Like, that's a big part of being successful, is belief in yourself. Like, you have to believe in God, and you also have to believe in your own abilities. Your own abilities to be disciplined, focused, resilient, consistent. If you can do these things on a continuous basis, on a consistent basis, each and every day, you have no choice but to become successful. But y'all, I love y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed night, and I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow.